Nobody goes to Texas who's worth a damn anyway. Texas sucks.
It's hot. It's
It's
gross.
hot and gross. The only good thing that came out of Texas is Mexico. Welcome back to another episode of the OOFPOV. I'm your host, Taylor, alongside my co-host,
Schwain,
not Taylor.
not Taylor. You know what? The rest of the time, not Taylor.
I'm gonna change all of the socials to Taylor and not Taylor, so that I could
Just
just
for a
have a
day.
guest. I could just have a guest every week.
And this is not
Not
Taylor.
Taylor. This week you got not Taylor. We're gonna be talking about some things. We got some topics in the works. We got some stuff going on. Really, what's going on with TikTok? Right? They're
Yeah.
starting. It's just all I'm getting. Here's the thing: is that I'm reporting all of it. I'm
All of
getting
what?
ads all the time.
Oh.
It's constantly a commercial, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah. There was a creator, Brody Wellmaker. Do you know that guy?
Yes, I love that guy.
He he
Who?
did a thing where he was he was just like, I'm gonna be scrolling TikTok until I see a TikTok shop ad. And it was one video, a live, and then an ad. It's just all right, well that ends this series.
Perfect. It's perfect timing. I saw one of his today. It was he's like in the gym parking lot, and he's like, I'm just scrolling, and I haven't seen one of the TikTok employees pop up and say and tell me to stop
Are you
scrolling.
scrolling?
I haven't had
Hold up,
anybody.
wait a minute.
I hate that one. I
I know.
can't stand
I
that.
haven't seen that one in a long time.
Hold up. That's because
It's
they want
the
you on
it's the
there.
one lady. Yeah, it's the one lady that says, "Are you scrolling again?" I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah, the only thing to do on TikTok.
No,
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything else, but it's like
Walk my
what else
dog.
would you do? What else would yeah, exactly. No, I'm walking my dog. No, what else would you do on TikTok?
It,
And
it's getting
yeah,
out of hand.
I'm
But also
swiping. I'm not scrolling.
they're adding um longer format videos like YouTube stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. There was a guy who was talking about how they're gonna be boosting landscape videos. So if you post a video that's supposed to be in full screen or landscape full screen, it's going to be boosted. And if it's original content, if it's um there's a couple other stipulations. Basically, whatever TikTok wants to be encouraged, that's what they're going to boost. So, since they're trying to go the long form content route, to try and match with YouTube, which I don't think they'll ever match YouTube. They've got way too much of a history. But because I mean, people go to TikTok for short form content. If I want to watch a 30-minute video, I'm going to go to YouTube.
Right.
Eh, I'm just that's what I'm used to because TikTok doesn't really have the format for long form. TikTok is all right, let's just get you into something right now. Every time you open the app, there's a video. But every time I go to YouTube, there's a list of videos to pick from, and then I get to choose whatever I want to watch for that time. Instead of just, could you imagine if every time you opened YouTube, it would just start playing a long
Boom.
video?
Video. Oh,
Oh, that's not what I wanted to watch, you know?
too bad. It's you're watching it.
See, but that's what I want from TikTok. I want that from TikTok. I want to
Mhm.
be surprised by the next video that I
Right.
know is going to be about a minute long.
You don't want to go searching for a video. You want it to just pop
Yeah.
up. It's just immediate entertainment.
In fact,
And
I remember a long time ago when they said as soon as because they changed it to where if you refresh the For You page, if you just scroll back up a video, it saves where you were at. It doesn't
oh,
completely remove that one video, so it's not lost forever. But I remember a long time ago, people were saying, "Oh, I forgot to like the video and I accidentally refreshed." Guess I'm never seeing that video again.
Yeah, yeah. Or you can go. I've used this a couple times where you can go into your watch history and find a video. Like if you didn't
Yeah.
like it or saved
There
it, you
was
can
a
just go.
there was a hack that I remember for getting into your watch history. It was like you have to search the asterisk button and
What?
that would bring up
Oh,
your watch history. This was like 2000,
oh.
it was like 2020, I think, or somewhere around there. But yeah, it was a long time ago.
um,
What?
you say you fingered?
No,
Oh, not what I heard. Um,
not what I heard.
do you think that TikTok is going to? Do you think there's anybody on TikTok that just does TikTok like content? That's it. They're not on YouTube. Like any big creator, they're not on YouTube. They're not on any other socials. It's because I was thinking today, like, what if there was a podcast that's strictly on TikTok?
So I would say from a creator's point of view, there isn't anybody that is strictly on TikTok because anybody who actually creates content, they're going to have other avenues for people to go to.
Oh, that's true.
But I do know that there are people who strictly use TikTok, and those are usually the fan accounts that just post other people's stuff. So
And those are annoying.
those really are annoying. I have I have a really hard time liking videos from fan pages because I don't want to see them and I don't want to encourage that behavior. It's just stop posting somebody else's content and then, oh, it's just a fan page, you know? I'm not
Yeah,
stealing content. Yes, you are.
you
Okay.
are. You're just reposting what the original
Just
poster
because,
posted.
yeah, and just because you put that person's name in the hashtags or whatever, that doesn't mean that you've given them credit. Are
Sure,
you
I
going
do.
to Are you also going to, send them part of your profits? Are you going to actually give them the credit they deserve or no? I don't know. I don't see it happening, but whatever.
Why do people? Why do people do that? It doesn't make sense. I would want to create something original, right?
Yeah,
I don't want um to, even though we hopped on a trend a little bit ago, but that was a quick thing. It wasn't like
but it was like
unoriginal. It
our
was
take of
our,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we didn't claim it as our own, and it was like what am I seeing today? It was oh damn it, I don't remember, but it's the same exact text and the same exact sound, and it's just different people, and I've already seen this from the
Yeah.
first guy. I don't want to see yours.
Yeah.
I don't care about yours. I also didn't like the first guys.
There is that. I think one thing that I also try to discourage on my TikTok use is when I recognize the creator and it's stitched with a video of something like ASMR or a Minecraft video or whatever.
Yeah, I get sucked into those.
Like, yeah, I see it, but every time I see that somebody's cutting something up on the other half of the screen, I usually just skip past because I know that that isn't the original person posting that content.
Right.
It's
Yes.
always another person that took that video, added some random ASMR or whatever video, attached it, and then posted it themselves.
Yeah.
And it's
Usually
just
like the 5 minute crafts is attached to it, and then
I
somebody
feel
else is talking. Yeah.
I feel as though if I were to ever get caught posting that kind of content, I would feel terrible about it. And honestly, I would feel terrible about just doing it in general because I just don't feel it doesn't feel right to post somebody else's content and then benefit from it.
Who there's also there's a lot of people on TikTok that do steal content, and they're bigger. They're a bigger creator.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, that is the worst.
let's see.
There was this one a long time ago that I saw. It was the Owl Kitty is a guy who did he took his fluffy black cat and put it in action movie scenes.
Yes.
And so he would spend hours and hours creating these videos and they would look flawless.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody else would post the same exact video and get millions of views while his video suffered. So it's just,
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He had a bigger following, and
yeah.
yeah, damn, 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 damn.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other thing that goes along with that is this new thing that TikTok is trying to do where they're encouraging TikTok shop ads. Now, I have seen probably 5 videos just today of different people trying to tell me how I can make money off of the TikTok shop videos. But again, that's something that I don't really feel good about because why would I want to post a video strictly for selling a product? My idea of posting content is to engage other people's or to get engagement from other people, to sort of entertain others but also get feedback
Mhm.
and just kind of interact with the internet in general. But
Right.
I have a I'm not a very good salesman at all. So I don't think I would even be able to do good, but to have my only purpose in posting content to be advertisements, I don't know about that. And then
I I have a
it
TikTok
yeah,
shop, but I also have original
it's your
products.
own
It's
product,
my
yeah.
own brand, my own products. I'm not selling 3D printed dragon eggs
From Alibaba.
from Alibaba. That yeah, I'm not selling a slide whistle. I'm not selling a fucking knockoff shark vacuum called the Dolphin,
Or
right?
those video series that
Oh, yeah. What
don't
am
do
I
anything.
what's the
I
series of?
Oh my gosh, the first time I ever saw that, it was
4.99 for 12
I think
videos.
it was somebody doing it was an Android tutorial series, basically how to use your phone and different, features or gestures, things that you probably didn't
Okay.
know about. He was selling it for $30, and it
Fucking
was
why?
7 videos, I think, and I just thought, "You can go to YouTube and watch videos of people using and teaching you how to use the phone. There are probably hundreds of videos of different settings that you probably didn't know about
Mhm.
on your Android phone. So, why would you spend $30 just to get the same kind of stuff from this one guy? I don't know. It
Right.
doesn't make
What's
much
different
sense.
about him? Is it just that he's
Yeah.
selling it, selling his knowledge? I like Parker Burton. I follow him. I think he's
Oh yeah.
he's
He's
good,
he's
knowledgeable.
fantastic. It's just the other thing that I've seen, and I find this a little weird, but so many people, um when somebody shows a product that they're probably not even selling, just something that they think is useful, there's people in the comment section that just scream at the top of their lungs saying, "Where do I buy this?" or "Take my money. Where do I buy this?" There's so many people willing to just throw money at others that they won't go do their own research. They won't go look on Amazon, or they won't go look online if they can find that exact product
Mhm.
somewhere else. They'd rather have this person who's posting the video give them the link to go buy that product instead of just going to find it themselves.
Y- that's another level of lazy. But
And
when I
I think
see
it's one of those things that separates players from NPCs.
when I see videos like that and it says like commission available or something like that, commission
Yeah.
something, I swipe up. Go fuck yourself. I'm not on TikTok for ads. I'm swiping away. You good luck. Honestly, good luck, but go fuck yourself for doing that on my fucking for you page. So,
Yeah, stay off of mine. But there's I feel I'm a little split with this because when it comes to useful products, I'm actually glad that I'm getting exposed to some products that I probably wouldn't have come across
okay.
otherwise. And if somebody else is able to not really sell the product, but show how it's useful. And I think, you know what, that probably would be useful for me too. I wouldn't mind giving that person a little bit of credit by using their link or something. But my concern is that we're going to see a lot more content that is strictly ad based. Now, I mean, that's the whole point of the entertainment industry in general is
Right.
advertisement, marketing,
Right.
selling products. I get that. But um yeah, I just don't want to see people posting just because they want to sell me something. But I also would like to see it go in the direction of seeing content and not knowing it's an ad because I'm actually entertained by the advertisement,
I've caught
which
myself a couple of times falling for the not
yeah,
ad ad.
it's a very I like it when that happens because it's I just think, I actually enjoy the advertisement, and if they get something out of it, that's fine. But yeah, I don't wanna see people constantly, trying to sell me something, though. That's the other thing.
Right. Videos like that are constantly being boosted. TikTok shop videos are constantly being boosted, and
Because that's where TikTok wants to go.
right.
Uh,
That's how TikTok is making their money is people buying stuff.
and they are giving tons of money to these people who are making TikTok shop
Yeah.
videos, but I don't feel like I could do that.
That leads us into our next segment. Buy this thing. Buy this product.
But yeah, what a segue.
What a segue.
Buy this thing.
Speaking of ads.
Sponsored by Monster.
God.
This brings us right to our sponsor. Uh,
Speaking of ads, actually not ads. Speaking of content, Benjamin Shapiro. You know Ben Shapiro. He is
I know Ben Shapiro. I've never heard of Benjamin
Benjamin Shapiro.
Shapiro.
Ben is he's an American author. He's an attorney, media personality, and probably best known for conservative political commentary.
Probably.
You can find clips of him arguing and being threatened by trans people and his comments about woke America. So he
Very
did
nice.
a rap song called Facts with Tom McDonald, who I didn't know he was a rapper. I thought he was just kind of a guy because I've only seen his commentary clips on TikTok and YouTube and stuff.
I think he made a song a few years ago that's kind of along the same lines as the one that he just released. It was some sort of conservative take on a political topic, but I can't remember what it was.
He made one. I just listened to it. It's called American Flags. I think that one is pretty all right. I'm not a rap fan.
American girls,
American
American
flags.
flags.
I'm not a
Glad we
rap
knew what we were going on.
person. Uh,
Yeah. I mean, you don't look like I'm I'm not a rap person either.
I'm not their demographic. So let me see. We're gonna react to this because I only
Okay.
saw like the first 10 seconds,
I know.
and then I'm
I
like,
saw a
okay, I
little bit
gotta,
of it,
yeah.
and I honestly thought it was, AI because Ben Shapiro
Oh,
looks a little robotic, but that's who he is.
yeah.
So, I didn't know I mean, what else would I expect from him
Also,
appearing in a music video?
Tom McDonald is a Canadian, and he talks a lot
Oh,
about American politics.
huh,
So
with none of the backlash. Love the commentary, none of the backlash.
hang on, is there closed
Is
caption
there closed captions?
unavailable? No, perfect.
Gonna need some subtitles here.
I'm
Just
gonna
kidding.
need some lyrics. No lyrics. All right, very good. Cool. Fun. All right, let's go. Let's get into it.
Cool, fantastic.
I'm not ashamed because I'm white. If every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist. Every liberal is right. I don't want to talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke, no hope. It's pathetic. Pro-choice, pronouns, pro-love, you're progressive. But you ain't pro-gun, no one to protect it. Where the American flags at? Remember when people would hang those? They've been taken down, they all been replaced with BLM flags or a rainbow. This ain't rap.
You're Canadian.
I don't like his teeth.
You're Canadian.
Same money,
Uh,
clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you.
It does. From that first second of Ben Shapiro showing up, he does look robotic.
He
Oh
just
my
looks like he's not supposed to be there.
Oh my gosh, that's so good.
But I do like his sweater.
Bags. All right.
Let's just keep it real facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man. I'm the man who don't respect. Let's look at the stats. I've got.
Okay, thank you for giving me your pronouns. You're the man.
You're the man.
The facts.
Does it have to be the?
The and man.
Don't be a whap. Dog, it's a yarmulke, homie, no cap. Look at the graphs. Look at my
Nice.
charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You go into prison, I'm on television. Dog, no one knows who you are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My
It sounds AI.
Parents, and I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a billboard #1. This ain't rap. This ain't money, cars and clothes.
Is that the only bit he's in?
Drugs, we ain't gonna overdose.
No.
No, okay.
Pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your
Those
sons
Louis
into
Vuitton
thugs or
sunglasses?
your daughters into hoes.
Looks like it.
I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you.
You know what this sounds like? Is that that Eminem song, I'm Not Afraid. That one.
Yeah.
Where you see the guy in the airport singing that and nobody's singing along with him. Have you seen that? And then he gets arrested.
All right, real quick. How does Ben Shapiro look so stiff in that? Like the comparison between the two, just in that image, Tom looks like he's pretty loose. He's like, hey. And then Ben just looks like somebody positioned him like that.
He might
Like-
be like photoshopped in.
I think he's well, yeah, I mean they're on a green screen.
Yeah, but he's definitely not there.
I just think this whole thing looks AI to me.
It does. It does.
Of him
Yeah.
being just artificially generated into the video. Not because I'm not going to associate computer graphics with AI. No, I'm just saying like somebody put in Chat GPT, why don't you just put Ben Shapiro in a rap video? And this is what it came out with.
And they're like, yeah, here you go.
Here you go. He'd probably be wearing this sweater.
Thanks. Thanks.
Let's just keep it real facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man. I'm the man who don't respect you.
Hang on. This one little bit where he shrugs, he turned into that Kevin James meme.
Oh,
I'm gonna put Kevin James' face right here.
Let's just keep it real facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man. I'm the man who don't respect you. You mad, you mad, you mad. I guess it's cool to be the victim. Well, I'ma be the man. You sad, you sad, you sad. You just try to get attention. Being triggered's all you have. You mad, you mad, you mad. You blame everybody else for every problem that you can. You sad, you sad, you sad. I will never say I'm sorry, I ain't taking nothing back. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets. You defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you.
Nobody defunded the police.
I ask myself,
nope.
let's just keep it real facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man. I'm the man who don't respect you.
Thank you for your pronouns.
Can I
Yeah, you can.
say one thing? Okay.
Yeah, you can.
My one thing is I appreciate the sentiment of, I'm not going to apologize for what I say. but I don't like purposely offending people. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
like I don't like saying things just to get a reaction out of
Mhm.
people. I want to make sure that people feel comfortable in whatever situation. But I'm asking in return that you don't make me say certain things to appease you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I'm going to try my best to make you feel as comfortable as possible, but I'm going to want you to allow me the same exact thing by letting me be comfortable saying what I feel like I need to say. So when he says you can cry and you can scream, it's like, I get that. They're probably going to do that, but the I don't care if I offend you part, I I don't want to do that on
So
purpose,
then he's
you
just
know?
being a dick.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like.
He's yeah. No,
You're just
there's nothing
you're
behind
being
it.
a
He's just being a dick.
yeah. So I get it. Some people do freak out over some really simple things, and I'm not going to if I feel like the vast majority of people can sort of feel that what they're about to say could either be very controversial and make people uncomfortable versus the opposite where they're trying to watch their words or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I have that sort of ability to anticipate what I'm going to say that will probably make people uncomfortable. And then I might not say it unless it needs to be said, depending on what's happening. But I always try to make sure that I don't purposely make people mad. I don't like that because I don't want to deal with a mad person. I just don't like dealing with people who are upset because of
I'm
something I
upset.
did,
I'm angry
or even
about it.
I don't even like dealing with people who are upset about something somebody else did. That's just I don't want to deal with that. I don't want
Yeah.
to have to be in that sort of environment. Don't make me uncomfortable because you're mad at something, but that's for me. I have to work on that. You know, if I'm
Yeah.
uncomfortable because you're upset, I'm not going to ask you to stop being upset. I got to work on that.
This song sounds like something that people who listen to Papa Roach would like.
Yeah.
It also sounds like what's that other one? We ready. That one.
I don't know that
I
one.
think it's more for like football. Let's see. Okay, come on. Come on.
1 hour.
No. Well, we gotta watch it.
Oh, the whole thing.
You never heard this?
I don't think I've heard this version.
Neither. I've never even seen that in my life. But that's what it sounds like. And yeah, it's Southern white people rap is what I think it is. Is what that is. It's what Tom McDonald does.
Yeah.
Where was that one line? There was a couple lines that were fine. Where'd it go? Where's Ben's? Where's the yarmulke line? There it is. Dog, it's a yarmulke, homie. No cap. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
He probably didn't write that, but
No,
it's
absolutely.
pretty
not.
good.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo. My pockets are fat. That's all right. Okay, that's pretty good.
Pretty
Homie, I'm
dope.
epic.
That's pretty dope.
Don't be a wop. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap. Oh, wap. Okay. Don't be a wap.
That doesn't rhyme. Just kidding.
Look at the graphs. Look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You're going to prison. I'm on television. Dogs, no one knows who you are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment section, all woke Karens. And I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a billboard number one. All my people? The Jewishes?
What do you mean, my people?
What do you mean, my people?
What do you mean, my people? What do you mean, my people? Uh
I hope he gets offended. I hope he gets offended by somebody saying something.
uh yeah, I think didn't part of the lyrics say I hope that I offend you like
Yeah,
at the end.
yeah.
I don't like that.
When he jumps back in, he's like,
That
yeah.
that doesn't sit right with me. It's I don't know. I just I just feel like I can tell when somebody's freaking out over nothing versus, actually trying to avoid making someone upset. I don't know. Eh.
Let's
It's not
see.
like anybody cares about my opinion anyway.
I care about your
So,
opinion, Sean.
I'm glad you do.
I care about it.
And
Sometimes I
that's all
don't
that
hear it.
matters.
Sometimes I don't hear it.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just, off somewhere else.
The amount of times where I'm
Huh?
editing and you say a joke and I myself here doesn't hear it, I get
And
pissed.
then
I get
and
upset.
then editor Taylor's just,
You
man,
idiot! React!
screaming at your monitor. You idiot! Say something.
Idiot.
Say something. That's funny.
All right, let's get into this Texas border crossing. What's going on with that?
Oh my goodness.
What's going on with that?
I have no idea because I've heard so many things about this, yet nothing at all. Because some people are saying that there's nothing happening. It's not even that big of a deal. But then there's other people saying, "Oh yeah, it's all over the place. People are gathering at the border, and it's just so weird. I don't know what to believe. It's from the internet. It's kind of like those pictures and of the Eiffel Tower being on fire. Did you ever see
Oh
those?
yeah, I have. Yeah,
It's just completely fake.
yeah.
But so
Fake
many
news.
people were there was a photos TikTok that had 3 photos of the Eiffel Tower being on fire, and people in the comments were freaking out, and I just thought, "Look at the pictures.
It's
Just look at the pictures.
it's also a big
They're
metal thing.
AI." Yeah, you can't light it on fire.
It's
It's
big metal.
metal. You know how hot metal has to get before it actually produces a flame?
Pretty hot.
And it has to have something to react with in order to cause a flame. Otherwise, it just turns red.
Let's see. Let me find that Eiffel
But it's
Tower.
just people who don't think, people who don't actually do their own research.
Oh, it's
Go
two
look at it.
F's.
Yeah. Didn't you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Me neither.
AI generated videos.
But it's completely on fire.
Yeah,
That's
that's really good for an AI image. That's really
but
good.
if you just pay close attention to some of the details, it
Uh huh.
just you can tell that it's AI generated.
Misleading.
Misleading. Oh, half of the Eiffel Tower is gone. That's just fog.
Oh my! 2 of them.
Oh,
There's 2 of them.
there's 2 of
Oh
'em.
my god! And this
Got a
guy
V
did it.
for Vendetta situation
Who
here.
is that guy? Do you know that man? Do you
I
know
have
him?
no idea.
Do you
No,
know?
Grandma, I don't know who that
Is
is.
that your friend? Green Day. Is that your
Is it?
friend?
Is that your friend Green Day?
Is that your?
Ah,
Is that your friend? I saw they were putting razor wire up. What's? I don't understand what's happening
so
anywhere.
Texas, from what I heard, Texas wanted to protect the border themselves
Oh,
because the government isn't doing anything about it anymore. And so they started putting up razor wire and all that stuff along the Texas Mexico border. And then you had the US military coming in and removing the razor wire. And it's just why? Why are you removing it? If you if you look up what other countries have for their borders, it's pretty intense
oh,
versus what the United States have, which is basically in some areas it's the same sort of fencing that they use for cattle. Just some barbed wire
oh,
across
right.
some leaning wood posts, you know.
Let's see what this lady has
But
to say. Oh, continue.
yeah. No, you go ahead.
CNN. they're
New
truthful.
fencing.
Texas authorities have repeatedly begun arresting migrants at a park in Eagle Pass where you have been. Can you walk us through all this? And I see that you're in the back of what looks like a truck. Who are you with and what are you seeing?
Well, ride with me, Sarah.
Hey,
man, that lag is real.
Get out of the fucking truck. Walk.
I'm not touching this dirty floor.
Oh, dirt. Oh, so close to Mexico. Oh.
As we show you the takeover by the state of Texas, Shelby Park is just behind me. But as we've been reporting, the state of Texas also took over about 2.5 miles of the Rio Grande. And this is the area that we're driving by. Now, you can see that there is new fencing that has gone up. And then you'll see several layers of razor wire before you see the Rio Grande. Now, despite all of these barriers, migrants are still crossing. You can see that there are some items on the razor wire, sometimes clothes or other items that migrants use to get through the razor wire. We
getting
were here
through
earlier
that?
when a group of 10 migrants were arrested by Texas authorities. Now, you can see that video. It includes men and women, and according to Texas authorities, only single men and women are being arrested, and families are being turned over to U.S. Border Patrol. But if you look around here, you don't see Border Patrol, and that's the point. You can see a Humvee over here from the Texas military.
Who was the truck behind you then?
They can't put Border Patrol on the entire border. The border is massive.
Pretty big.
It's
huge.
Very huge.
Just let them in.
So this is that's kind of what I was thinking towards the end there when she's like, we're seeing people make it through the razor wire. And I think,
let them in.
Holy crap.
They've already made it.
Like, maybe that should be the citizen test,
Can
you know?
get through this. Imagine seeing people stuck
It's just
in it. We can't
through.
interfere. We can't help them.
Can't. It's like a nature documentary. We can't interfere.
No.
We can't.
No. All right. We'll
Either
do this
make
one
it
time.
this one time. But yeah, that's crazy. And why? What the heck is so special about the United States that people will go through razor wire just to get to the other side?
That's exactly the point, Sean, is that it must be truly awful where they are.
Absolutely awful.
US. The U.S.
Man.
is not great at the moment. All right.
Well, that's the other thing, though, is we have people from the inside saying that it's not great here anymore. But yet, and it's not just Mexico. People travel to Mexico from all over the world to then go through the U.S.-Mexico border. I remember there was a video from Robert Kennedy Jr. He was saying that he went to the border one day and they arrested like 26 people or something like that. Or they had 26 people in containment, and
wow,
every person was from a different country. It's insane. It's just crazy. Why are so many people from all over the planet going through razor wire to get to the United States? What's the point?
They're plants. It's the U.S. who are planting all these people.
They're planting plants.
They're planting people.
Hoping they sprout.
Trying to make the U.S. look better than what it is, probably. A lot of people, not at all, but all of them and many of them.
Yeah, I'm kind of at this I'm at this point where I like the stories of Texas sending immigrants to New York. Those are hilarious to me because you also get to deal with the problem now. But I'm also at the point where it shouldn't be so difficult for people to get here.
Texas got like the short end of the stick with the deal of being at the border. They're like, oh, what?
You didn't tell us we were going to be at the border.
What the fuck? What? We have to deal with this?
Could you imagine if somewhere in like the early 1800s, there were plans to take over Mexico, but then they're like, we'll let them have the country. And then Texas says, but
Wait,
that puts us right on the border.
Wait, we're gonna have to build a wall or something. Oh,
man, anybody got razor wire? What's razor
it.
wire?
That'll be invented soon.
That'll be invented later.
You're telling us we have to deal with this? What?
Well, we'll be up in DC.
What do we get for?
You know, where we have the border with the Atlantic Ocean. You know, all those octopus, coming up here.
yeah. Washington's like, not our problem.
It's not our problem.
Where's our border
Every once
at?
in a while we see a Mayflower show up, but
where's not our border, not our problem. It is your border. Not according to Texas.
I thought the Constitution made you an independent state, so you get to deal with it.
Yeah. So another thing with Texas is that they're trying to be their own country again.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Let them have it.
Okay, wait.
Fuck them. Let them have it.
Have you seen the map of the other states that are supporting Texas in seceding from the United States?
No. Let's see.
So apparently there's 20 or so other states that have said that they're either supporting Texas or actively sending people to Texas to help defend their border. And
how do you spell secede?
SUSEDE, I think. Secede. It doesn't look right, but I saw it on
Suede.
Secede. No, it's none of these. Scroll down a little bit.
Texas.
Thanks. No, it's standoff, and then there's other states or something like that. Good. Oh, come on. I saw.
Let them have it.
Yeah. But my thought is, what about the people who live in Texas who don't want to secede from the United States? I don't understand. Oh, secede. SECEDE.
Oh, we spelled it wrong?
Sucede.
Oh.
SEC.
Oh, this one?
No, it's
Confederate States.
Maybe go to images. Or yeah. Because it was a very recent one. Anyway, well, I just remember Idaho being mentioned in one of them, and I thought, well, I don't remember voting on this. I don't remember them asking me about it. So why are or whatever. And I have a friend who lives in Texas, and it's just what. Do you want to secede from the U.S.? Do you want to have to bring your passport every time you want to go somewhere else in the country?
You're gonna have to get a passport, like to travel in your own country area. Good.
Technically,
let them have
country.
It. Nobody goes to Texas who's worth a damn anyway. Texas sucks.
It's hot. It's gross.
Hot and gross. The only good thing that came out of Texas is Mexico. Jamie, clip that.
Clip that.
Clip that. Let's see what else she has to say.
Military department, but this gives you a sense of the takeover. You don't see Border Patrol. Now, normally, what we would see on the border, we would see members of the U.S. Border Patrol because...
Wait, she said you don't see Border Patrol other than this Humvee.
Just the one Humvee.
Is it not there then? It's
says
right there.
There's no Border Patrol except this Humvee, but there's no Border Patrol.
No security guards here except for that guy.
Except for that guy and other 300 employees.
Because the international crossing, the international line between the U.S. and Mexico is in the middle of this river, in the middle of the Rio Grande. And as soon as migrants get on the U.S. side of the border, under U.S. law and policy, and normally, Sarah, that would be Border Patrol enforcing immigration law. Well, here in this zone, you don't see that happening because Texas has taken over.
She makes me want to like clear my nostrils.
Oh yeah, she sounds a little stuffy.
The sound, a
little bit nasally.
And that's why I'm not. But I get it. It's kind of hard to get good sound from a moving vehicle.
Don't move. Stop.
Well,
Don't be in the fucking truck.
From their point of view, they've got to show how much razor wire is there. It's all about the aesthetics when it comes to journalism nowadays, where you just got to show the ridiculousness of how much razor wire is there. Oh, yeah, just pan the camera.
Just pan.
It's called panning.
There was let's see, fake,
not pandering, panning.
Border crossing. There was a I saw it today. He was saying like CNN faked a border crossing, like it was just a guy just coming through the razor wire, and then he wasn't arrested or anything like that.
Why is there a path?
Yeah.
Why is there a path between all the razor wire? And why does that guy's shirt say ICE?
Let's see. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. That's wild.
Like I get Texas's frustration because they don't have the capacity to support these immigrants. But I don't know. It's not for me to really even speak about because I don't know what's going on with the people that feel the need to come here. Right. And I don't know how to deal with it.
Where are they crossing at? Did it say where they're crossing? Oh, where the Rio Grande is, right? Where's that?
Well, the Rio Grande is like
Rio Grande.
50% of the border is the Rio Grande.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Rio Grande City. I don't know.
But something that I never really noticed, but Texas goes pretty far south, and look how far north Mexico goes.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
that's wild.
Look at the geography.
Just cut out that. Just cut out. There you go. Go down to San Antonio and to Houston and cut that out and give it to Mexico. And then San Antonio is going to be like, well, now we have the border.
Well, now we got it. Just keep cutting it until you get to Canada. Or, and I've always said this, why don't we just merge Mexico, Canada, and the U.S.? Why can't we just be North America? I mean, yeah, there are 7 or 8 other southern countries below Mexico and
Canada,
into South America. But
United States, Mexico. Come.
Never would have put that together. It's actually Kusam.
Kusam. Oh, yeah. That's come for sure. Oh, my God. That's hilarious. Yeah, get rid of Texas. They suck.
I think that there's good stuff about every state.
I'm just trying to stir the pot. Texas is fine.
Texas is fine.
Texas is fine, right? Jeez. Let's get into some TikToks.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, Harry. It's me, Hagrid.
The PS1 hair, Hagrid.
There's a little devil.
There's something else as well. A little devil.
Heaven. Hello?
Heaven. Key, please.
Key, please. It's just, and there's something else. It's great.
Keep going. You got it. Keep going. There we go.
I might have sent this too. I might have sent this also.
Just the sigh from everybody else too, or the gasp. When the airbag goes off. It's great.
Keep going. How did he get up there?
I don't know.
It's so good.
Oh,
it's
you
so
know
good.
he just hit the headrest so hard.
Damn.
Ooh. Welcome.
Professor
Am I good?
Dumbledore would like to say a few words.
A few words.
Prime.
Professor Dumbledore would...
A few words.
A few words.
Harry Potter with guns is one of the best creations ever.
Yeah. It's a good
I'm
one.
really sorry, Neville.
OMG, I would have been on the floor laughing if I was the one recording. What is that?
Oh, what? That does not sound good.
Is this slime? Oh.
What was that? What was that?
Why is his container so small?
Oh my!
He's like, I don't know what this is.
Oh my god!
Just a sheet right over him. I was expecting to hear an immediate scream. Just exactly.
Biggest cruise ship in the world set sail in Miami for first time with passage. I feel like we've seen this before.
Yeah, I was gonna say the comments did not disappoint. It does not look like enough lifeboats. No matter what, it does not look like enough lifeboats.
Are you hiding some? Is there like storage? Are these just for decoration?
But yeah, that thing
That's
is freaking
massive.
massive.
That is absolutely mad.
But I mean, they do a send off. You know, what do they call that? A christening or whatever. Whenever they send off a
Baptism.
new. Ah, yes, that's what it is. The coronation.
A bat mitzvah.
yeah.
What's the one where they snip your penis?
The circumcision?
That's it.
I don't know if that's the name of like the ceremony, but
the
is that one that you make pamphlets and programs for? Welcome to the circumcision.
Yep.
Well, it's only 5 minutes long, and honestly, it takes less than 10 seconds.
I've got a CA meeting later on.
Does this say that the participant is 35 years old?
Circumcisers Anonymous.
Oh, man.
Tiny arms. No, it's so
It's just adorable. That was it? That's all I sent? Man.
That's so good.
Because all I'm getting is ads.
Oh yeah. Well, don't worry, I've sent more than 2. Oh goodness, it's going all the way back.
It's going back to the beginning.
Give me a second.
Did you mean from last week or the beginning of time?
Just last week. Well, too late. I've already gone all the way back.
Well, you should have said something.
Oh, okay. So we ended on that one last week. Okay.
Yeah. What is that?
This is how you do not plan a freaking date. You are going to get rejected. I am here going to show you with receipts. I pulled this one from the archive. Let's get into it. I had been on one date with this man.
Oh, this is her
and
history.
I
Okay.
got right in that group chat after the first date telling the girlies, I think this guy is great. I had such a nice time with him. We had so much fun. We had a lot in common.
Very
A
shiny.
week or so later, he finally texts me and is like, hey, are you free Sunday for brunch? I'm like, yeah, great. That Saturday night.
Damn it. Now that you called it out, I can't not hear that rhythm.
It's
Sunday for brunch.
It's the list. It's listing things. When people list things, I'm very sensitive to when people list things, and it's so the cadence is so annoying to me. But anyway, sorry.
Sunday for brunch.
He sends me this text. Are you still up for brunch? Yes, I'm still up for brunch. You're saying that 5 p.m. on Saturday, brunch assumingly would be Sunday noon 1. Yeah, what are you thinking? I could come your way if you know a good spot.
Oh.
Making it easy. Making it easy for her, you know. You've got something in your area. I will make the drive to you.
But I think if he was inviting her for brunch, he would already have somewhere in mind in her area.
Oh, that's a really good take.
Because
Okay.
I would not offer to do brunch if I did not already know where to go.
Ah. What a good take. Okay. Let's
My
good too.
defense is I would have a solution to the problem, but offer her the opportunity to pick somewhere else. So put it like I was thinking about here, but if you know any other good places for brunch.
Okay, so it's his date idea, but she
But
needs
he
to
didn't
now
plan it?
complete the idea.
Yeah, that's the part that's a little iffy. Maybe he
Okay,
had somewhere in mind and just didn't mention it, but I would have started with that, bro.
that's very
Anyway.
good. Okay, all right, moving on.
Okay, let me do the heavy lifting for you, buddy. So I give him a list of these places and I add not
And
sure any
dying.
take a res. Meaning, hey buddy, I'm giving you 3 options of places I'd like to go, but you are going to have to do the footwork to determine whether or not they even require reservations. A lot of brunch places don't, or what the deal is. He says, oh, the Dutch eye.
That's an ooh. That is an
Ooh.
ooh. The Dutch. Hey.
Yeah, that's how I read it
Ooh.
when I saw it.
But that is I.
Yeah.
But it's
ooh, the Dutch eye.
Ooh, the
Right,
Dutch.
we be going to the Dutch eye.
Yarr. Mr. Squidward.
How does
yes.
brunch at the Dutch say?
So that was yesterday. 5:31 was their conversation, and then it moves on to today.
Not even
Probably
sure
when
what
she
that
took the
means.
screenshots.
Like, oh, is that a plan? No. So then that morning, I get a text from him. Howdy, how does 2 sound?
That's not brunch.
I never heard back from him the night before. So what do I say? Oh, when I didn't hear back last night about a reservation or anything concrete, I made plans for this afternoon. You cannot, for a second date, try and make plans the morning.
Well, she didn't hear back. Let's hear it, Sean.
Wait. Okay, I understand that this man has messed up a little bit, okay? But why would you... I mean, okay.
Right.
Why would she make plans? The rest, I mean, she didn't hear back, so she doesn't know what time. I get that. You if you had already made plans for later that afternoon, sure. But if you then go and make plans for that afternoon without hearing back at what time he was able to meet, I don't understand. I mean, from my perspective, I wouldn't do that, but I don't know.
So he didn't have a follow-up. He wasn't like, I mean,
he should have done that.
He should have followed up with, okay, we're doing this restaurant at this time. That should have been his follow-up. But maybe they're both one of those weirdos where they don't double text each other. So now it's her turn to message, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that though. And I will say he's going to have to take the blame for this one because yeah, you didn't confirm a time and she may have already had plans. So but the way she said I made plans for this afternoon. It's like
but
you made plans after?
Back. Yeah, she didn't hear back.
Right. So he has to suffer the consequences for not following up. And it's probably just her personality type that she thought brunch means early, so I should be fine the rest of the day. And that's totally up to her to make that decision. But from my perspective, I would say, oh, I haven't heard back yet, so I'm not going to make any solid plans until I hear back. So,
yeah.
Unless something came up and I thought, oh, I'd rather go do this if something comes up. But honestly, if I would have not heard back, this is how I would have done it.
Let's hear it.
Oh, I didn't hear back, but I need to make plans for something else. So I'm going to text him and say, just so you know, I made plans for the afternoon, so it'll have to be before this time. And if he doesn't respond to that, at least he now knows that I made plans. So
She made
I don't know.
plans afterward, though.
The way that that text sounds, it sounds like she made plans after this conversation.
Yes, that's exactly
So
how she did it. Is that
you should have notified him that you did make plans because you didn't hear back.
Yeah.
But he also should have told you. So
it wasn't a miscommunication on anybody's part. It was lack of follow-up on both parts.
Yeah.
It was lack of follow-up. But let's see what he says.
Real quick, I would say no one should expect the other person to do the heavy lifting, but you should also be able to do that if needed.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Morning of. Even less than 24 hours. Like, your girl is busy. We aren't on a date or anything concrete. I made plans for this afternoon. You cannot, for a second date, try and make plans the morning of.
Oh, second
Even less than 24 hours. Like, your girl is busy. We are not sitting around waiting for you to reach out. Goodbye. And so what is his response? Okay, cool. He, I think, got the point. But either way, I was like, this has to be like one of the laziest attempts at putting a second date together. Like, bro, second date, what are you doing? You missed out is what happened. Sorry. This is how.
What are these comments, though?
I would
just
say
go ahead and get a bunch of cats if you haven't already. If not, you'll be lonely forever.
That's hilarious. She's not being super picky here, okay?
No,
I understand her frustration, but at the same time, the fact that she posted this online and is making fun of the guy, I am not really comfortable with that. But
was on his side until I heard your opinion, and now I'm on not really anybody's side, but I now understand.
Right.
Because I was on his side. I was like, oh, she's just a dick.
She needs to get some cats.
But people, even this guy, Justin Nunley, old boy, dodged a bullet. I don't think so.
Oh, is that the did you know guy? Yeah, listen. Did you know? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Go her way. I'm confused. He said
he didn't dodge a bullet, and she didn't dodge a bullet. This is a miscommunication here, real quick, or not a miscommunication, but a lack of follow-up, like you said.
Yeah.
These two probably could make a really good couple, but because she's taking this as, oh, he's lazy, and not, I hope that she gives him another chance, because maybe that's not his personality type. Because for me, I suck at making plans. I'm terrible at it.
Yeah,
so
same.
It's like, hey, do you want to like do dinner? And then somebody
right.
responds,
Oh,
say,
you made
sure.
plans this afternoon. How about dinner instead?
Yeah, exactly.
But it was a total lack of follow-up, because he said, oh, the Dutch, like, let's go there.
Like, that's a good, that's a good idea.
That sounds good. But
he
should have said, okay, I got a reservation for this time, such and such. How does that sound? Whatever.
Because I'm thinking his thought was, ooh, the Dutch, and then he's like, oh, I'll probably have to call tomorrow because they're closed. So he called them in the morning and he said, oh, do you guys have any time slots open? And they're like, yeah, we're pretty open around 2. And he goes, okay, 2 o'clock sounds good. Then he goes to text her, and then she says, oh, I already made plans. It feels like, oh,
yeah.
Well, and then
True. Okay.
I would think about this later. If I was this guy, I would think about it later and say, I probably should have said that I was going to call the Dutch in the morning.
Yeah.
To confirm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn.
So he missed out, but I hope that they don't let this. What I hate is the polarization of this, where because he didn't communicate that well, he's obviously a bad person, dodged a bullet, that kind of stuff. And or vice versa, or the fact that she's making fun of him, dodged a bullet. But guys, it's not that big of a deal. This is a
second date. Not that big of a deal.
It's a second date. It's not that big of a deal. And they're probably, if she really liked him from the first one, she'll probably give him another chance.
Yeah.
What she should have done at this point too,
let's hear it,
I think, is to be actually, or to have an open communication here and say, if you would like to do something, it's better for me if you confirm what time or confirm your plans with me before you decide to do something. So there needs to be a little bit more open communication there.
Yeah.
When you start to say you should have done this to the internet rather than you should have done this to the person that you're talking about, that's a problem. Because you could have had this exact conversation with him, and that would have opened communication between the two of you, and he probably would have been understanding, saying, yeah, you're right, I should have confirmed this the day before. But all these comments,
I think they're both wrong. They're both wrong and both right at the same time.
We're right, they're wrong. That's what we gotta remember.
Yes,
we are correct. We are correct in these people that we have no idea who they are.
These comments didn't pass. They didn't. No.
You're too much work, or he's a red flag, or okay, cool, red flag. She and he are both being painted as red flags.
This guy brings up a good point, Carrie or she.
Yeah.
It's a mutual date. He's not an employee.
See, now I don't want to sort of derail here, but it kind of reminds me of the situation where you have the strong feminism end of things, but then those ladies that are the strong feminists demand that the man open the door for them on dates.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'm going to be opening a door for you.
You're going to be on
but
both
it's not
sides
because,
of the coin? What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. But it's just, in this case, she also could have contributed a little. Well, no, she did contribute by giving the ideas. Like, she wasn't expecting to do that. So I'm glad that she gave the ideas and then had him do the rest.
Yeah.
That made sense to me.
Did she say? Oh, no, she just said, like, I don't know if these places are reservation only, whatever.
Right.
But so she gave him the list of 3 that she's willing to try. He chose one, but then he didn't get a reaction from her afterward.
His chose was not very well worded.
Right.
So, because she obviously misinterpreted it.
Maybe he's been there before. He's like, "Ooh, the Dutch. Hey, like,
let's
there.
do that." But he didn't say, "Let's do that." It's just, hey, maybe she deleted that message. Just kidding.
Are they meeting?
I don't know.
Were they meeting there? It didn't say. Was he picking her up?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, just a lot of no.
Open communication is the winner here. Tell him that he didn't communicate well.
Sean's been married for 8 years, by the way. Just
Sorry, I've been through all of. I think marriage counseling and therapy should be done right from the beginning, whether or not you guys are having trouble. Like, just if you're getting married or if you're even starting dating, couples therapy will be the best thing ever, even if you don't think you have problems. People, that's the thing, is when people start to have problems with their relationships, then they go to counseling or therapy.
Oh, okay.
It's too late at that point.
Wow.
Like, yeah, there's some things you can come back from, but for the most part, it's best to just learn how to be good relationship people.
Preemptive therapy.
Exactly. Nobody ever got hurt by doing therapy.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Ways to eat eggs in China. Virgin boy eggs.
Tell me how you... Don't read the comments. Tell me how you think these are made. Tell me how you think these are made.
What?
Virgin
the
boy
heck?
eggs. Tell me how you think... Don't read them.
It's obviously got to be something that's raw. But I can't imagine it's straight from the shell.
What do you mean? Like they eat them in the shell, or what do you mean?
Yeah, like straight from the shell, like just crack it open.
Oh,
or a raw egg placed on something else. I don't know. That's crazy.
Let me show you how it's made.
This is probably the most interesting way to cook eggs in China. Just like what the name suggests, the eggs are boiled in young boys' urine. Preferably.
Hey, stop that! Stop that right now! I don't care if this is insensitive to your culture. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Now this time I don't care if I offend you, but stop.
I'm offended.
I'm offended. Yeah. First off, how are you getting this resource?
They're going house to house. They're going door to door. They're like, you got a virgin boy? We need his piss.
There is no ethical way to obtain this resource. You can't name a single ethical way to do this.
They're milking boys, and it's piss. Preferably under the age of 10 is what it says right here.
Under the age 10. Century eggs. Century eggs are...
I've had century eggs. Those are pretty good.
Yeah,
but
I saw your video about them. Your video about the century egg made me want to eat one.
They're not bad. If you can get over like the sulfury smell, it doesn't taste like that. It's very fudgy and rich. But that's all I wanted to show you. So we're gonna move.
But yeah, that's. I was way wrong.
It's
gotta be
something. Out of the shell.
Yeah. It's right out of the shell. Nope. Oh, this is an old video, but
it resurfaced online. The patience that this young man has is
kidding.
Incredible. I am non-confrontational, so I won't say anything. But the way that I would say something behind their back when I turn around, I would. Yeah. You're never mind.
Yeah. The other thing about this is, yes, you can applaud his patience, but the sad thing is that lady probably did not learn her lesson.
Oh,
something has to be said, I would say.
Okay.
Like something is, excuse me, you know.
Okay. All right.
Just to make her aware of where she's at.
Right.
But this is just ridiculous. How do you
just right in the I haven't been bowling in a long time, but sometimes I do get the people who don't know bowling etiquette.
Yeah, you don't bowl next to the person that you're bowling with at the same time.
Correct.
You wait for them to go, and then you go. And it's on either side of where you're at. If they're in the bowling lane right next to you, if they're going, you wait, and then because you could throw off their concentration or whatever.
They're clearly foreign. Because
wow.
Well, it's clear that they're foreign because of the dad or brother, whoever. He just chucks a bowling ball right after the kid.
Oh. And then watches as the gates come down and a bowling ball hits the gate.
Like, right.
Little kid. The kid, yeah.
Kid, and then there's
and
the
before
dad.
I didn't even notice that the first time.
And then it comes back.
It starts coming back. Yeah, before it even reaches the pins, the dad comes in and throws the next one. It's rolling all the way back. But this brings up the idea that
this top comment definitely leaves a cart in the middle of the aisle. That's so good.
This is the same exact. I was thinking the exact same thing. People at the store who just don't think that they're in the way. I remember hearing. Yeah, I remember hearing that there's a certain percentage of the population who technically isn't self-aware. And that makes a lot of sense. But how are there so many? How are there so many people that exist without knowing that other people exist?
I don't think they know other people exist until they see them.
So this kind of makes me think about when you're driving, you can sort of anticipate where the front and the back of your car is.
Yeah.
You know, so you can say, oh, I can make that if you're trying to make a slight turn or whatever, and it looks a little too close because you've driven the car. You know exactly, or if you've driven a car long enough, you know exactly where the back end is, where the front end is, and how close you are to something else. Mm-hmm. So in a way, you sort of become this vehicle. Like your nervous system sort of becomes part of the vehicle because you know where your ends are. So with people like this, they have a complete disconnection to anything they have control over. And it's just they only exist within their own body and they don't have to worry about anything else outside of them.
Mm.
So
Yes.
whenever I think about this because whenever I have a cart with me and I'm in the store, if I have to stop somewhere, I have to move the cart out of the way because that's now a part of me. I am responsible for this
Yes.
cart. Therefore, if I leave it out in the middle of the cart, that's basically like leaving a part of me out in the middle of somewhere that somebody else could be an obstacle for.
Yeah, I feel the same.
So it's the same kind of people who do this crap that get into accidents all the time with cars because
Just
they're not
oblivious.
aware.
Yeah,
They're
just
not aware.
Space cadets.
I have never hit another vehicle or even touched another vehicle with my vehicle. Not once. So, and I can say that without knocking on wood, okay? Because I am so self-aware while driving that I just know how to avoid situations that would cause an accident. There are many times where, yeah, you could say I drive a little recklessly, but it's not that bad. But I know when to be more careful, especially if there's a lot of people nearby. So, like, I'm not one to, or I've been known to go at least 10 over in some places.
Whoa,
But if
speed
but if there's
racist.
but if there's other if, if there's other vehicles, I don't do that. I'm not stupid. I'm self-aware that me driving too fast could be a problem for other vehicles.
Mm.
And it's the same on freeways. If people are going too slow on the freeway, they might be going the speed limit, but you're
going way
also
too slow for traffic.
You're causing a problem for everybody else.
Yeah.
If everybody else is going 85 and the speed limit is 55, you have to drive 85. Otherwise, you're going to kill someone.
You are the problem.
Yeah.
The cart thing, going back to that, if I see multiple people in an aisle, I'm not going down it.
Yeah,
even if I have like a hand
I'll
basket, I'm not.
I'll
going
go down. Yeah, I'll go down the other aisle and then come back around on the other
just
side.
to see if it changed a little, you know.
What I need is on the other side, so I'm
so
just
I'm
gonna go around the whole store and come back from the other end.
Now what I've been doing is if somebody is in front of the thing that I need, I just stand there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. No, excuse me, I need that, whatever. Take your time. If you're shopping, get the thing that you need. But if you are dilly-dallying, I'm just going to stand there.
Yeah.
Just kind of, fuck you doing?
Yeah. But I feel a very mild sense of anxiety if I feel like I'm in somebody's way.
Yes.
And I get that if I have to be in the way to get something that I need, then I'm going to be in the way, okay? You're going to have to go around me just this once because what I need is very important. But
so
for the most part, if I can move out of the way, then I will. So it's just, yeah.
Let's continue.
It's like I have strong feelings about this.
Healing with horses can look like this.
Do we eat it?
These horses have no fucking idea what's going on. They're like, what the hell is old bitch doing out here? Right? I shat over here earlier. I did dukes.
I hope you know. I'm actually doing a duke right now.
No, it's like a... What the fuck you doing here? Huh?
Or that Joe Pesci. What the is this piece of shit?
Funny how
have you ever
like a clown?
Have you ever seen videos of desensitizing horses? Oh no, what did you read?
What if they decide you shouldn't heal?
You know how easy it would be to just end this lady.
Yeah, stomp her out. Oh my god!
But also that horse's tongue in the beginning of just Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my! I am terrified of one horse. Lay me down next to 3, I'm passing away. I'm not being healed. I'm not being healed.
Yeah.
Ugh.
My pigs are done.
My pigs are done?
Your pigs, they're done.
They're done.
Yeah, they're so cute. Hang on,
That is
hang on.
amazing.
Hang on.
They're pigs.
My pigs are done.
My pigs are done?
Vibes.
Your pigs, they're cooked. They're done. It's so good.
Your pigs are done. They're
Your
cooked.
pigs. Yeah. They're done. They're cooked. That's all I got. That's all I got.
That's
for you.
amazing. Man, it's funny how a lot of topics just end up being about stupid people.
It's all that. It's all it is. It's all the world is just.
It's the only thing that
people-
makes entertainment anymore.
people
is
experiencing dumb people. Yeah,
stupid people.
just dumb.
So sometimes I think about a lot of people who get caught, and posted on the internet about being in dumb situations or looking like they're stupid.
Okay.
And I've always been sort of not like worried about it, but it would be hard for me to see myself on the internet in a video because I was being stupid.
Ooh.
Now, I would hate to see that ever happen, but I keep thinking I don't even ever put myself in situations that would make me look stupid. Then
Yeah,
again, we have this podcast.
we do this.
We do this. So
the last 2 TikToks were you being stupid. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, like I don't know. And this might be a biased thing, but I feel like I don't do stupid things, I don't know.
on that note, on that note, and on that
On
note, we're gonna
onomatopoeia.
we're gonna say goodbye. So long.
Say goodbye.
Thank-
Alfita saying.
Alfita saying thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. Follow us on TikTok, here on YouTube.
We won't try to sell you anything.
and Twitter and Threads, and we'll catch you guys next time on the OOFPOV.
See ya.